Okay, let me stop. I sound off. But hey, what's up? It's Ladio back here again with another stream. I haven't been on YouTube in a minute, so what's up, YouTube? I hope your few days were good, especially that Monday. I hate Monday. I hated Monday. I don't like Mondays, and definitely not whatever happened on Monday. So screw Monday. But guess what? What's up? I'm back here. The new update for Genshin, and of course, we gotta find a woman in stock today. Okay. You know what I mean, right? Look at this fine woman. The woman that we've been waiting for to get. We knew we were getting her. She's nice. She's pretty. Real pretty. And he's back. So, let's get on the stream, and we go start the raid and showdown quest. We'll get to Yamiko probably in a few days. Actually, not. Yeah, no, 2 days. Yeah, on YouTube. That'd be fun. Well, actually, I do that. Oh no, I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing. You need to get some, go get something.
I don't mean like go to the bathroom, I mean like leave completely and forget that it's on.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, no. That I've never done that.
Yeah, I thought I did that last night on Ice Day.
I've never done that actually. I thought you mean just leave and go get something right quick and then come back. Which I'm about to do in a minute, cause I need me some water in case I end up start screaming. I don't know what it is, but it's like whenever I start screaming and get mad, my body temperature rises extremely high, and yeah. No, but like, it gets like really hot. That's the problem. So I need cold water. I can't use regular water.
Need to Gatorade fast just in case. So glad I bought a second one of these things. One of the smartest things I've ever done.
Okay, I is back. Ow. I is back. I is back. Alright. Yeah, reading Shogun Quest, right? Imperatrixs Umbrosa. Yeah, Act 2. We're doing that. That's what we're doing today. Now let me drink from my spit water right quick. You know, he told me about the scene. I didn't ask to hear about it, so kind of like, why? Where's my phone? Had to go ride my bike. 'Cause I was super bored in this house of today. I ain't got nothing to do. Okay, next. Bro, I should have started downloading this game like yesterday morning. Or not yesterday morning. The day before, because damn, this took 10 hours. 10 hours. What the hell? Yeah, it took 10 hours for this crap. Anyway. Yeah. Hey yo, it's Catherine. What's up?
The Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that
the Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help?
You know, I feel very annoyed by this entire theatric now.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently, Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred Sakura nearby Mount Yogo in great numbers.
Rift Towns? On Narukami Island?
What the fuck? Oh god, they at it again!
We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already?
Stop it. Dick. Ah!
Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Town's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against
wait.
them.
Oh, no! Oh! I thought we were getting a Raiden Shogun rerun. But we weren't. They fucked us over. They fucked us over. No, they fucked us over. What the hell?
But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation. You have our deepest gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Town appearances have been recently reported. I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Mouth.
We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Avatar.
Mouth. Oh. Mouth. Oh. I'm saying mouth. Yeah. Alright, let me stop. I I did.
Keeping the sacred Sakura safe with Kazari is really quick, and now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy it. Time to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, you know, just kill him. That's kind of all we had to do. Just kill him. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Just kill him. Wait, how far am I having to go for this? See, I would run 600, but if it's going up there, that's not 600. That is clearly not 600. And it's going past that. So f that. Could be this. Yeah, right here. Okay. Wait, shortcut, yep. Ah! Why? Come back here! The buffoonery. Hey yo! I ran out of energy that fast. What the hell? And it's not down there either, so I kinda have to go back. Damn it. Hey, look, there's a cat. A cat. Oh, I know who that is. That's Kazuha's. Oh, dude. Let me guess, the high majority of the people that had visions here had lightning visions, or electro visions. Zap. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. Not sure what happened to my mouth just now, but it did. Yeah. Burn. Hello?
You're attacking sacred Sakura! Stop them!
Kill them! I'm not hitting them, that's why. There we go. Oh, are you serious? It landed on top.
You can't run.
Where's the other one? Sweat! I hit you. I feel like they picked this on purpose. They did this on purpose. I'm telling you they did this on purpose. But to make me do a wombo combo, your stupid ass. Oh my! I hate this. This is a terrible place to fight. Oh, okay. So you just want to be a dick.
Shoot! I can't afford any more. Quick! Punishment!
I feel like they slowed things down a little bit. That update. Come on, Trevor, you could take them. Why don't you help? Why don't you actually do something for once? Damn. Like, damn, Paimon, you just fuck us over. See, look, Beto for the win. Ooh. And now here comes the lightning ones.
Torn to oblivion.
Wait, no. Could also be A.
Does it matter?
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenyo Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A.
Not really.
It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
It better be amazing, Paimon. I don't know what I did.
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you. If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura.
I keep doing that.
It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the rift hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
Okay.
So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Okay.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them.
Paimon feels so safe in Imperatrixs company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it? Oh yeah, after we deal with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Kanya.
8 or 9.
This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Right, I was in a call just now, so I was not doing it the correct way. No! Dude, they need to put something for bleed resistance. I hate having to literally die just because I'm countering. This is annoying. It's so annoying. One love tap. Oh, Bleed damage takes off half of my damn health. Fuck that. Damn. I just... Seriously, screw this. Where do I get bleed damage? Let me see. Since Raiden Shogun's in the game. With the game.
Stay close and you will live.
Yes, that's what they all say. It's Oi. Let. Look for marks left behind. Okay. Oh, I just followed them. Gotcha. I swear if it has something to do with the Fatui again. Okay. I saw another mark over there. Oh my goodness.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root systems back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing?
It's not your normal set. The heck is that?
What's this? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we've seen ghosts on our journey. But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
Okay. Better.
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look! None of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now! There's no time left. The Almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters. Nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about.
He found peace, Paimon, shut up.
Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
Paimon, he found
If I'm
peace.
not mistaken,
For fuck's sake.
what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hound attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
Cannot.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
500! Wait a minute, that's 500. We landed, we woke up, wait no, we landed 500 years ago. What the fuck?
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, and others came from the now fallen kingdom of Hamria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Teyvat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiko, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So,
Tragedy.
Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kamria?
I see Cloud.
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saiko sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart. Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever. When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for. As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Yeah.
There are a load of discounts here too.
Why do they exist? I hate them. Why can I only use Radiant Shogun? Hold up.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
You know, I should have checked her stuff, because I don't think that was mine.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun! The roof seems pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
But this time it's a man that's blindfolded.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Oh God.
To introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest.
Well, at least he knows he's dead.
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
What should she do? Oh, monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black.
I swear.
Most of the people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood...
I like how A is not saying anything about this.
They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So, I decided to stay. And now the almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
I won't say absolutely powerless, because she's not. Trust me.
This
woman is hella strong. This woman is hella strong. She turned you into a waffle. She turned you into a tater tots. Quick.
The almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea.
Crinkle. Gotta love the crinkles. Oh boy.
I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Unazuka. With time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
What?
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life.
Okay.
No reason not to be satisfied.
Oh, is she?
Perhaps
she did that.
you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. Ah, what a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh?
I know what's happening.
Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself. I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
What? Well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Your house.
Isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but At the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
Paimon, I don't like you.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
That kind of sorry state. Just gonna hurry on over there. Now continue conversation. Ah! Ex-Tomo, yeah.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately.
My lord.
I'll bring that here.
Don't call Ayaka, we don't need to know.
I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
What the hell? Oh, text me now! Oh, that guy. What's up?
I wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one who made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Wonderful. Dreams are wonderful.
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euphemia, I saw human
I'm getting lots of
light up the
messages
sky far above in the form
on
of
Discord.
countless stars. This
Never.
somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right. While I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with. Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your Excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
Ooh.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Wait. What? Why is she responding to this? I'm trying to... Oh no, I was just doing that. Okay. Woo. I pinch my foot. My foot.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Yeah, I need to do these bounties and get them wings. I should look much better with that.
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long, as was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Shut up.
The information held.
Besides, he wouldn't even be able to grip the damn tea kettle.
The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate. Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
You can't make food, but I'm sure you can make tea, right? Right?
The tea is ready. Please give it a try.
I shall do so.
My thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing.
Ah, my tongue!
I'm not sure how to explain it. You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may. The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu. They also took Makoto away from me. For good.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening... Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo, the tree that you know as the sacred sakura. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply
Why is she making weird noises?
that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kind of beyond my mind's level.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her.
So she is that
I
tree,
once told
basically.
myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And in time I came to terms with it all.
While we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Oh, yeah.
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Yes.
From what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, The worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well...
Damn.
That's a shame.
Damn.
But it can't be helped, I guess.
Damn it.
Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
Yes, Destiny.
Let's keep following the traces.
Cup has been left behind.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
But where is it? Oh, it's up there. Why? Camera! Damn! I know where I have to go! I see it! I can see very well. Thank you. Real question, do I go up or down? I'm going up. I'm going up. You go up first, then hey, you're making it hard. I need to go up first. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm going down. Fuck that. I forgot. I changed my adventure rate back to 5, and I know I'm going to die if I fight that thing, and I don't have an archer. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's take our time whacking these things. It's gonna take a while. Should really hear everybody. Oh my goodness. This is taking a long time. This is why I'd rather have a claymore user at all times. Forget that. I'm not doing that again. Hop. Oh boy, I see them. I can see them. Thank you. Damn camera. Just wanna. Yep.
Once again, please leave them to me.
Why? Why do you want me to observe so much?
Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us.
Scaring you, yeah.
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
She needs to vent out her frustrations right now, so let her do that. I forgot if this is my rating or if this is the other one.
There is no escape.
I'm blocked by damn. And check something. This is not my rating. I knew it. Okay. Yeah, it's not. Oh shit. Okay, so you got. I'm just wondering why her elemental burst is so damn strong. She got the royal set. Okay. Hello?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Round tree.
Transcendental constraints.
What's going on? Hey yo!
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
I'm glad I decided to do that because I was gonna die if I got hit again.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I?
Aren't we in the middle of a battle? What the hell are you doing?
Who are you?
Almighty Shogun, you're here too.
Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite alright. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on.
Can they actually fight?
They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, man. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help you!
Without a sword in hand, that's just fantastic.
Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Shine down!
Things are getting interesting. Light out.
There is no escape!
This is annoying.
I hate this so much. I hate fighting the damn wolves. Why can't I have blade resistance? Bullshit! Damn it, Mihoyo. Do right. For once. Shit.
Everybody stand back!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
So they actually can.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring.
Yeah, even though I died.
Definitely come back. When
Like
they
that.
do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monster's advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any.
They had to make him different look. They had to make him look different in some way, I guess. One without a helmet, one with a beard and a helmet, and one with a helmet. Wow.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Oh, thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Why does she sound different?
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun!
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
All right, ahead. Let's move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taylor was calling me outside. must be all over the place right now, huh? She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up! What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
Alright, we gotta carry her. Let's go.
My body. I can't move it. It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought. No need. She is calling me. The time has come. Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Oh, she about to fight her sister. Hold up. Oh, this is the fight that we've been looking at. Oh my goodness, this is about to be hell. This is about to hurt. But first, you know what I gotta do. You know what I gotta do first. Don't play them games. We gotta do this first. This is important. Okay? Alright. No, wrong one. I call this a crab clap. Yes. It's only with one hand. One hand. The crab clap. It's very sufficient. And you only need one hand for such a task. I cannot switch. Wrong one. It should be. Oh, I think it's this one. I knew it. A battleground.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that shit looks hella menacing.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all. This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Didn't we just talk about this, Paimon? What is wrong with you?
Follow me.
Like, did we not just talk about this? What is wrong with you? A new lifetime called a battleground.
Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! I know that voice!
I knew it.
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion?
I knew it.
I'm here to show you my answer.
I told you their voices are different. I knew it. You cannot tell me they're not.
We must now have shall be conducted
Damn it.
by the blade.
It fell. Water everywhere. Oh my god. Well, I need to get a vacuum.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was
Too bad.
caused by the
It's gonna have to
rejecting
leak.
my continued use of her body.
I'm just
As she
kidding. There's no leak.
indicates,
No
once
water
I started
fell.
but inside a realm of
Don't be
consciousness,
concerned.
I exist independently of her.
Oh, he's not
She
yet.
cannot affect me in this way. And she is a puppet. The Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I get that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! It's a bit extreme!
No shit.
Hey, Shogun with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day!
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you hack it through?
No. No. No.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma!
No shit. But no.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the riding Shogun.
Oh yeah, no shit but the good
It
though.
inherits Ava's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred, all of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Ride an A!
Is she gonna stay like that forever?
Even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced.
Hey yo!
Your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth. Never shall it shine as bright as
You know,
once.
damn it. I keep switching back from Bloodborne. like as if I'm playing freaking Dark Souls. I keep thinking that there's a freaking thing to the fit. I need to run. I need to run.
There is no escape.
You suck.
The eye sweeps the land.
I could just literally just do that.
Illusion shut.
Gotta do.
Now you shall perish weak.
You say that. I'm busting your ass. I am busting your ass. I am busting your ass, woman. Let's go. Did she just get health? Oh my god.
As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
Well, this is where shit gets real, I guess. Where's she at? God. Mm-hmm. Don't make me get on you, dick. Where you at? Oh, we're doing the thing. There's the one. If there was no end, there was no
for the rest of time.
Resist. Hey!
Strike dead. There is the now you shall perish.
What is she?
Crumbles before you.
Have you finally defeated her?
Oh hell no, we did not. Not yet. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was kinda tight. Like, I'm gonna have to think about the royal build. Like, I really am. 'Cause that shit hit hard. It really did. You know she's not about to give up though. That's not who Radiant Sugar is.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
What do you mean, how the heck? This is a fucking... It's not...
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Does that mean it's gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries,
buttholes.
and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her. 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learn to trust them. I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma.
Who you?
However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity.
It's swing.
I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Nico's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Hey yo! What is she doing? I just heard a noise. That hurt.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? It's making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still. Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of wrestling with difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
Yeah, for a second time.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. Can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in here anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, Brady, you don't feel time right now.
She said Miko fool.
Okay, maybe if we both ran into it at the same time, really hard.
You don't listen!
I nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands things?
She legit told you. She told you.
But there's no one else we can
Oh
turn
my
to.
goodness.
Alright, up the mountain we go.
I'm gonna hit you with a tennis racket next time. Wait, today is Wednesday. Oh shit. We about to do Warframe Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Let's do this shit. Hold up. Okay. Okay.
I trust you.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Fuck! That hurt.
I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
You're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Oh, yeah. Something really big happened today.
Why don't I speak? Why don't I speak? Huh? Why don't I speak? Why don't dragons speak? Why I gotta leave it to Paimon?
Decided to palm Inazuma off on the human.
The shit starter. Why I gotta leave it to her?
To fight a fierce
The
battle
fuck?
that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. Presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A, all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
She's playing dumb. She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Shut up.
You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
I think she forgot she has big ass ears that's literally behind her. Like, fuck.
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way, but I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like? Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first, follow me to the entrance.
Let's go! Let's go! See, if I could pull for you and actually get stuff right now, it'd be great, but free to play don't do that. Mihoyo hates free to play. Literally, kinda do.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be.
Ah!
To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words,
familiar.
even though I can't pinpoint the exact
going back to
spatial
that.
location of this realm, I can
We all know
still
what a
send you
familiar
to
is.
where A is.
My familiar is a dragon.
So, it's abstract, but has a location. But you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there.
Yes.
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, I might stay here then. You two can go in.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
That is huge, both of you! Fine. I'm coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed.
You know, I feel like they did something.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Alright.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
I just smell like strawberry syrup for some reason.
Better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Palma, you ain't got a choice. I'm dragging you with me.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
I is back, but I'm wearing purple. Baldy.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
Well, first of all, I'm not human, okay? I'm technically a god, okay? So, get that aside.
This is a duel to
Ears,
remember.
what you mean?
It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered.
Hey,
For your
hey,
firm commitment to
PS4,
enforcing the
shut the
rules,
hell up.
You have my admiration.
You hustling too damn
too.
much.
You bring honor
Shit.
to the title of
I need to give me a PS5.
Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new.
The highlight in the ponytail she has.
The
This is
time
long
our
hair.
duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations.
Ah! Oh my gosh! Let's do it again! Ah! This is the part where we get... It's Honkai Impact, we go! Dude, this is Honkai Impact. Hold on. Hold on! LeBron James is not... is Honkai. Hold on! Calm your cheeks!
I will endure forever.
Wait.
Witness the final calamity.
One.
There is no escape. Purge all obstacles.
No! I'm not doing that. Fuck you.
Illusion shattered.
Us.
Eternity is in my hand.
Yeah, I beat your ass. Nah, sit the fuck down. Thank you.
This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I
spread my wings.
underestimated your spirit.
Let me stop.
But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Musoishi. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power.
Yeah,
This
Honkai
power
Impact.
is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life. And
Man,
yet,
now I want some strawberry. Oh, that's a pretty
was no
dog.
closer to
Hold
her.
up.
You have my
Well, I'm looking
approval.
outside. That dog look pretty. I want to pet him so
Your
bad,
present will is not the product of erosion.
but I'm inside,
I shall
so
no longer stop you
No
from
need.
attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future.
yeah.
Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat?
Oh.
It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
What the fuck is that? What is that?
Hello, A.
What is going-
And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Oh.
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so
Oh, shit.
far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
But... you never mentioned this to me.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry.
What are you pouring into a cup?
I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden.
Okay.
I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness.
Did you know what was about to happen in Conria?
I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any
Wait, hold
Archon could
up.
afford
We need to
ignore.
ask her. We need to ask her. Ask her. What are you doing? Stop listening. Ask her. Ask Makoto. She knows what the fuck is going
I
on.
don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion. And I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed
Why do I
tears
smell strawberry?
many times
I
along
smell
the way.
strawberry extract.
Don't look down on
And
me.
it smells so damn good. I love it.
You admit it.
Oh my goodness.
It was with this possibility in mind
Hold
that I
up.
left a parting gift for you.
Oh, this is making me happy.
To soothe Inazuma's pain. Here,
Now I want some strawberry milk.
before my last shred of consciousness.
That's it. Go give me
fades
some strawberry
away.
milk.
But it is you who must take the most important step.
So, they still have yet to ask her about Lumine? Like, the hell?
The
ask, Lumine? Come on.
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead.
Dude, this shit giving me goosebumps. Hold up. Why is it giving me goosebumps?
This journey with you.
Or is that or it's because it's cold in this damn house.
Do you know, I am so happy right now. Because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Yo, can we ask you a question before you leave? Don't leave yet. Hold on. Damn it.
Goodbye, Makoto.
Damn, that was emotional, I ain't gonna lie. That really was. Damn, Genshin, could you load any faster? Like, come on. Touchy, touchy, punchy, punchy.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Ah, so that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean.
Just know that Genshin Impact is literally like
Makoto got a higher
the start
power
of
in
Honkai, I think. So
but whatever the explanation,
yeah.
her solution is what saved us all. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me,
I cracked my finger.
There. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately,
Felt
you never
good
did
to
persuade
crack it.
me, did you?
No,
Feeling stiff.
but I understand why now. It was because the sacred sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looks a lot different than how it does now?
The
It's
sacred
called
sakura
growing.
is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
Huh, she carved it.
That tree
No.
has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today.
Kitsune.
And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake. To help me reach the best possible outcome.
Naruto.
You too have my thanks. You have done much.
I actually did that, and I'm very surprised that I could do that.
How are you feeling now?
How did I do
My
that?
body has fully recovered.
That was so fucking
and the
fast.
Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health.
Probably why.
But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down?
I probably have seen it
After all,
before, like
Makoto and
the
they didn't
title.
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted, she even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to
That's
see this day.
ridiculous.
I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing.
There's surprisingly not that much light today. I am. Huh. Okay.
Thank you.
Today, at long last,
That was like a whole
you and
sentence, so,
Inazuma
like, why didn't I
finally
just say that
emerged from
whole
the
sentence?
shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Oh.
The exact same thing.
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, Does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.
And that's the end of that quest. Oh wait, it's amazing. Okay, so of course I will be back for this, but it's gonna take. Oh wait, hold up. Well, say less. I could just do that right now. Oh, yeah, I could do that now. Oh, do it now. Now. Hold on. Hi. What you got to see?
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them. Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative repercussions.
Where's my swords? I need to lift my blades now.
The world posing a threat to Inazuma's businesses. These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Hey, you're thinking about this all so conscientiously. I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
Honestly, Nico. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
It's not heavy, it's just long. It's a great sword.
Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty.
My carpet!
But now,
damn it, Rebellion, you fucked me over.
Was a gaze full of light and hope. It was not just a duty,
I raised my blades.
but a joy too. She loved humanity very dearly.
If the people of the past deserve the god's attention, then so do the people of the future.
Can you see it in the back? Yeah, you see it in. Look at my camera. Okay, you see that? Yeah, I have a thing in there going on right now. Yes, I will not fail. I am a blade user, not just a great sword user, not just a sword user. I am a fucking weapon user. A great sword will be a great demise for opponents.
It was constant torture.
I like swords. Okay, I really do. I love them.
Faced with an endless
They're
battle,
freaking amazing.
I had to remain focused at all times. Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life. Safe to say, were it not for my previous experiences in combat, my skills would not have been up to the challenge. I would most certainly have been defeated. And through it all, you also had your part to play. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yes, I am too. Don't worry, I got your back.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryo and Yashiro Commission of their duties in this regard.
Poke my old beanbag.
It's not only the monsters that I am worried about.
You sure?
I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Since you clearly understand, Perhaps you could think about making an effort too. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yeah, my headphones came out when I went to put it back.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryou and Yashiro commissions of their duties in this regard. It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too.
Yeah.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yaimiko said nothing of the sort, and the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present.
Oh, you say what
Some
now?
words are not to be passed on. Trust me, you don't want to know the cost of betraying me. Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
I have no other questions. Wait, is it the same thing?
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
I think it is. Wait.
Many challenges still lie ahead for
Okay,
Inazuma.
yeah. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay. Do I have to get out the area or something? If I start this? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Urban legends. Mysterious urban legends. We gotta figure these urban legends out. I was gonna even have it's just gonna have me go away anyway, so I wonder if I could just fly there. I probably can. I'm gonna die. Oh god, this is not about to end well. You see something? No. Okay. Wait, what is it? 2.5? Oh boy. This is going well. Why is my stamina draining so fast? Also, why is Mondstadt music playing? Oh shit. I'm not gonna make it. Cage. Oh shit. It did that stupid thing again. Damn. Freaking Pro Controller crap. It made me go up. It fucked me over. We will do it again. I will surpass this. Yeah, this is literally monster music. I wasn't tripping. Oh, and now the really? Bro, it smells so good. I'm gonna have to go ask my mom what the hell she's doing. She's definitely doing something downstairs. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. You know what? I'm just not gonna do it because I know what's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna get. I'm gonna get as close as last time. Bro, what is going on? Smelling some things. Stark Night. I will search such thing in a minute. Of course, Captain Bait over here only has like 39 health. Like, damn, what's going on? She's clinging to dear life. But yet she can still stand. I respect that. You shall eat pizza. Try it, you will love it. Pizza is good. Who'd that be? Oh, that's a guy. His name is Rai. Oh, well, gotta make some more. Okay. That's a wonderful child.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
That's a lie.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
One guy's clearly stupid.
Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true. Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
Okay.
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Okay. Control is charged completely.
He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd probably be reunited with your twin too. Let's go!
Paimon, you should trip and fall and get hit by another rock. Yeah, that sounds great. Alright, where we gotta go? Upstairs? Let's go! I run upstairs. These two again.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey,
damn it!
See those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yai Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon.
I get it.
as closest kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey! What are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it. I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and go think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Damn.
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
We legit just came back from there. Wait, what? Oh. I forgot there's a lot of things going on in literally one spot. I love all these Wii U games. Let me turn my Wii U on. And my Wii. The Wii series ended with the Wii U. But then the Wii turned into the Switch.
Great, you're here.
Oh, she really does
hello
give
there,
a
young ones.
good smile.
What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it. Oh?
Yeah.
Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. But since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji Ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Ai's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kind of two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
No. Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
I told you. So you're gonna make us
really?
do it?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Wow.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place. Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good
It's
faith.
weird that we don't see Kujo Sora as much.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
I'm gonna fly. Yes, I'm gonna try this again. Don't try and stop me. Not now. Hello? The fuck? Sloop. He's behind a tree, isn't he?
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
About the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version.
My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Old guy. Not old guy.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it.
Slow dialogue.
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Oh.
Okay.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Gucci, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
As much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he's been found.
Hey, so where? At the waterfall? Alright, let me put this back on. Yeah. There we go. Gonna have to push it down a little, but it's gonna do work right now. What? I gotta get my freaking bounce. My what do you call it? Battle pass stuff daily. Is he at the very top waterfall, or is he just at the bottom? I did not want to get in a fight with them, but whatever.
You can't run!
Alright. On the other side? Wait, what? He's up there? Okay. Why? Oh my god. Please don't notice me. Wait. Yeah, please don't.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
How?
Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man...
You know, when they said talk to himself, I didn't think they meant like this.
Lame! Please, spare me! Spare me! I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei! Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that?
Okay.
On the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way!
Because you screamed, big mouth.
Don't come any closer! Help!
What do we do? Miko! Think of something!
Nothing.
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Oh my gosh, why is she doing that?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way. Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
Oh no, his eyes just dilated. No, we gotta fight.
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah!
I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed, too. Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Granny Narukami shrine?
Well, because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Smack him with salt. I knew it.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me!
Why did he just drop it?
No, he fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
Aren't those guys' voices literally deep?
Be careful!
Let me try.
Judgment!
It changed its voice. What the fuck?
Punishment! You can't run! Let's light it up!
Quick!
Still got it. Blown up and fucking vaporized.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush!
Why do you sound like Ito?
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, I'm sure he's confused. Do you know what that was all about?
You're always confused.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified, and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Okay.
Jingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All
Yeah,
right,
experts,
take him to get
for
some
sure.
rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this
Who's
is the
that?
price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Hexorcist. Hexorcist.
Nico, would they really have lost their lives if you hadn't gotten involved? No, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think
Who was
these
that?
two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it. It was Own.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But it seems like it has the opposite.
Who was that? Who was that? Who was that?
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course,
Just
it would
ask
have
him.
been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Well, the main thing is
Right.
that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
I can.
Hmm? You mean you disagree? Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be
Yokai,
interested in
watch.
incantations to summon the
Let me stop.
supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler? You're right. big events in the light novel market should be at the center of her attention, surely. But she doesn't seem to care about this book at all.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please, take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending ranking.
Oh, bro.
We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
Nico? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis.
Damn. It's crazy.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Are you gonna rain today? Please say no.
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
I'm going to war. That's funny. I need to do bounties for this after I finish this stream.
Alright, Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Find the reputation of the Yai Publishing House, the status of Gucci Yai, and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous.
Oh, wow. Your first guess, and you got it absolutely
wrong.
wrong.
I just gotta look at her.
Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Do you realize how long that would take?
The issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require. Going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity.
Where's she leaving to?
Work in its league.
Where's she going?
That's right. How do you get
I pulled I literally just pulled one little piece of string, and it just unravels in so long.
What we want to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yaimiko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
I do not know. I didn't ask. That's why. Oh, we all going mute? Alright.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Yes.
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me.
Okay.
I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Oh God, yellow school buses. Oh no.
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
I have my caps lock on. I'm not sure why. Wait. You go first.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artists you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind.
I'm so hungry.
Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
Okay. What about you?
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills.
Okay.
In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Interesting.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Nico.
Wait. I climb on top of doors in order to get in. Don't worry. It's not a bad thing.
There you are. Let me introduce the team.
Please do.
You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
Nothing at all.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction,
I
we
need
have to
a
deliver a
pencil
sense of
right
realism.
quick.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually going to write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept. But how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things that are complete unknowns
I have no more
to the
lead.
people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, right!
I had a lead dispenser, but I don't know what happened to
Inspiration
it.
from our time in Mondstadt and Lura. But But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Yes.
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to
It's
do
420.
is provide some interesting ideas based
I know
on your
Snoop
travel
Dogg having a good time.
experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Or should I say Snoop Lion?
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? This sounds like a great one!
I just hear it.
Here, the protagonist arrives in Mondstadt for the first time to the sight of a dragon flying around and wreaking havoc on the city. With the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist successfully defeats the dragon.
Okay.
Then, the dragon suddenly turns into a beautiful young woman.
What?
Huh?
What drugs?
Humans, let us work together to build a better future. The love story
There's a lady
between
outside
human
just
and
walking.
dragon begins today? Well,
There's
that
another
was
lady
an
just
unexpected
jogging.
development. What happened to the grand adventure?
Ha!
What? But that's so misleading.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. The story certainly goes in an unorthodox direction, and the Dragon Girl sounds destined to be a hit character. Approved.
What the heck?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Sure thing.
Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what? What happened?
The bane of our existence, writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back. When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Yes.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do.
Boss. Stop holding your chest. I don't get it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like, oh, great feelings. Thank you.
All the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our patron, get your brain going!
You don't use the money.
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back? Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue
God.
and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity.
Oh, he's the one who owns
I think
this
there's a sizable market
shop.
for this.
That's probably why.
Approved.
Alright, well,
Approved.
let's just hope Jean-Louis doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
You know, she wants to... Why does she gotta say things? I really hope she didn't just hear that.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
You do realize this story is going to be continued, right?
When the Vision Hunt decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist joins the Resistance, starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier. Find out how the protagonist goes on to make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the Resistance General, and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, working together with everyone to finally secure a grand victory for the Resistance. Huh. It's surprisingly normal.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the classic hero's journey.
What the fuck?
From ordinary soldier to great leader, a fresh take on a timeless classic. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... the mysterious lady